I don't even know. Let me button my button. Let me button my button. Does my button need to be buttoned? Let me button my button. Happy Friday, yo. Happy Friday to everybody in his house. Can I get to the damn button to button it? Lord Jesus. Trying to button buttons in the car is a scene. Let me button my button. Where the hell is the damn button? There we go. What's up, everybody? We're about to have a quick little kick back. I am on the streets, and you know how this goes. What's up, sis Krishna? Calamity Jane is in the house. Hey again. Sorry if you guys saw me last time because we were in the car and Aaron spilled something. Bless his heart. Krista's like, I'm the first dang like. What's up? Thank you so much. Melissa is in the house. Thank you, Melissa. I did get your message, Melissa. I replied back. I was on the damn streets. Calamity says, laugh out loud. I sent you some poo. You sent me some poo? I'm never going to see that poo. Calamity Jane, I'm never going to see that poop. Okay, Calamity Jane is like, what we not going to do is not have her see this poop. Thank you, Calamity. Wifey. Ola Joe says, did Dee just show up in the ride next to you? It got a little, okay. Now y'all know she done showed out. Tina, you ain't even said nothing. Tina won't say nothing to me. Tina Mo for show wifey number 4 just turned into wifey 1.5. Ain't said a word to your girl. But she like, you know what we gonna do with some more members? I think that's appropriate. What's up, everybody? And what is up, Tina Mo for show wifey number 4? Moved up to 1.5. Melissa says, good going, baby pants. KC to 1 is in the house. What's up, KC? Tina done gifted the memberships to everybody. Let's see what's going on. Sussy Global Concepts. Catherine got one. Yarnita got one. Exploradora got one. B3 Aussie got one. What's up? B3 Aussie is really cool, you guys. He has a channel. He's obviously in Australia. Really cool dude. Hangs out a lot with Stash, which, you know, don't hold that against him. Ola Joe says, Jane sent it in the last live yesterday. Oh, okay. Tulips Corner. I got a membership. Savvy's Hot Kitchen. Yes. Dark Horse got a membership. Epi Poo. I love that. Regina Layfield. Lauren Wilson. Shawoman. Sibo. Abide Studio. Our girl AAW got a membership. That's what's up. Grayson Privet got a membership. Mariam Smiles. Crafted by Kina. Southern Yankee. Grace got one. Keisha the Stylist is in the house. What's up? Keisha the Stylist. I saw that Keisha just dropped one of her first members only live streams earlier today. As you can see, I'm on the street, Keish, so I'm going to have to check that out later. Sister Krishna is flexing her membership that she's been a little freak for 3 months. Thank you so much, Krishna. We're international. Krishna's in India. Ola Joe says, Tina, woohoo! Binoy Chaka's in the house. What's up, Binoy? Thank you for your recent comments on my videos. You know how much I appreciate you for that. Ola Joe is saying, what's up, Keisha? Good to see you. Casey the one says, I need a membership. Casey, I didn't gift it all mine for the dang month. Thank you so much, baby pants. So I can't get you one. And if you didn't get one from Tina, I don't know how you're going to get one. Unless you get one yourself. They're like 99 cents. Krista says, Tina, beautiful, says blessings. Yes. Everybody saying hi. Everybody saying hi. Ola Joe, oh, Lord. Dude. Bino, I hope you get one, yo. Casey the one, I hope you get one because Tina out here flexing on everybody. Ola Joe says that she enjoyed Keisha's live. As you guys can see, that's baby pants back there, unloading, undocking items that we've picked up from the street today.
What up, yo?
What up, y'all? B3 is amazing. Yes. Tommy is in the house. What's up, Tommy? How are you? Happy Friday. My girl Melissa is flaming poop for me because she knows what's up. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Thank you so much. Everybody's saying what's up. Tommy's saying good morning. It's afternoon here, Tommy. Where are you? Says keeping it moving. Damn, you strong arming all them bags. I love every piece of it. You big strong guy. I was out at Hobby Lobby today. Hobby Lobby. I was everywhere today, you guys. Everywhere. Let me get down to where Tina gifted these memberships out. Ola Joe says, I'm untangling yarn and listening. That's the situation. So here's Tina's new gifted. The AA Reality TV. That's wifey too from Nigeria. Stephen Tina got one. I Am Legendary. Herbal got one. Cherokee got one. Murtis Blanco. IBB Creates got one. Woo! Rosenganji or Rosengaji. CrossFam got one. East African Workout Girl got one. That's what's up. Thank you so much for that, Tina. I appreciate every last piece of it. Krishna's like, wow, that's amazing. Thank you for the flower, Tommy. I see you. I see you. Lucky Shamrock's in the house, dropping a like to the best foodie on the tubes. You have no idea. You have no idea. Did you guys see did you see the video I dropped today? Did everybody see the video I dropped today when I was in Iowa City? Which I realize sounds like a shite show, but actually had some decent stuff there. Iowa City is not a bad place to be, but did you guys see my video? Tommy's in California, so it is still morning. Melissa says, ran out of fuel before the flame hit. Tommy says, love that store. Yes. Tina finally gonna say something. Tina says, greetings and salutations to everybody in the Chapmans. Wait, let me try that again. I have to try to hit it like Tina hits it. Greetings and salutations. She enunciates everything perfectly. Let me see. Greetings and salutations to everybody in the Chapmans. I'm so glad to catch you live, B-OK. That's what's up, wifey. JB is in the house. Thank you for being in here, JB. How are you? How's your weather down there? It's a really nice day. 65 degrees and sunny. That's what I'm talking about. Tommy's going to check it out. Keisha said that pizza looked good. That pizza actually was good. Very cheesy. Not as much flavor as I would like in a pizza, but it was cheesy and like, be for real. That's what a pizza's got to do for me. Melissa says, so I have 2 new ideas for crafts I'm excited about. I can't wait to see it, Melissa, because I love everything you make. Grayson Private is in the house. Got a membership, baby. Welcome in. Welcome to all the new members. Welcome to the yarn ship. That's okay, no. I'm pulling an Ola Joe, you guys. That's how Ola Joe does it. She says, I saw it drop, but haven't watched it yet. No worries. Tommy says, right back at you, Tina. Tommy says, nice day all around. Okay, JB says it's hot down there. Fair enough. Gosh, your girl was so thirsty, yo. Lucky Shamrock says, saw the odd one the other day where I went to the Mediterranean market. Yeah, I had never been in a Mediterranean market before. It was kind of crazy. Tina says, I saw the wonderful beef flavors. Beer flavors. I could tell you weren't a fan of all of them, but the last one was pretty good. At least that's my interpretation. Yeah, I mean, let me be for real, for real. Let me be for real, Tina, because when you're a wifey, I have to be honest with you. I drink beer. Okay. It's rare for me to meet a beer I don't like. It's rare, right? As you guys will see, as I drop the videos that are in that series, I do sometimes run into a beer that I'm just like, what in the trash is this? But most of the time, it's beer. I'll drink it. You know what I mean? Keisha says, it's so hot today. Keisha's in Atlanta, you guys. She's in Atlanta. She's in the ATL, Atlanta. As you guys can tell, I have a lot of energy today, which is good. Because this is the first day in a long time that I've had energy to do anything other than just look like this. So I'm happy for that. Sister Wakesho was in the house. How are you, Wakesho? Tina Moden dropped every little freak emoji she could find. Tina was like, little freak, 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 little 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 freak, 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 little freak. Little freak. We're not going to get into that. But, Wakesho says beer things. 100%. 100%. I do beer and I do pizza. And there's no secrets here. There's no secrets. Beer and pizza are delicious. And anybody who says anything other than that, don't trust them. You can't pay any attention to people like that. You don't need that in your life. Just like anybody who says that fried chicken and watermelon is somehow a thing. Like, who's not eating fried chicken and watermelon? Watch out for those people. Watch out for the people not eating fried chicken and watermelon simultaneously, like in the same meal. Watch out for those people. I don't trust them at all. They can't be trusted. Keisha says, same, I haven't wanted to do anything, but today I'm energized. That's what's up. Keisha, we got some energy today, girl. I'm proud of us. Damn it. I'm proud. Keisha and I be like the hardest working broads you ever seen. Keisha got like 7 jobs. Keisha's the only person I know who has more jobs than I do. She got like 85 jobs, yo. So for her to have any energy is a magical experience. It really is. Tina says, whether you know it or not, is one of my happiest places to visit. Oh, Tina. Tina be, I'm not going to tell y'all nothing, but Tina be writing me love letters. Tina be coming in here really trying to make a girl feel special, you know what I'm saying? She be really trying to make a girl feel special. I do feel pretty special though, Tina. Thank you. Wakesha was cracking up. Kristen's dropping member emojis. Melissa says, send a lot of that energy my way. I will send as much as I can, Melissa. I will send as much as I can. We're going to try to have a fire tonight. We were under a red flag warning, which if you don't know what that means don't light anything on fire, because if a fire starts, it's going to be your fault. But we have had a lot of rain today. Crazy thunderstorm last night. And there's almost no wind. So if you guys are not doing anything later, I think we're going to pop a fire. And you know how we stay. We stay pretty strapped when we're in the backyard because we've got animals and we don't know if they've all woken up yet or not. Awoken. But it's going to be delicious. It's going to be a delicious time. Strapped into our chairs. At least somebody pick that up and run with it. Lucky Shamrock says, what about the people who eat lava sauces on chicken? Don't make fun of me, Lucky. Tommy says, it's so nice. I'm going golfing. That's so cool. And saying freak it to the other job. I love that, Tommy. Don't tell him I told you that. But I say, yeah, take the rest of the day off, yo. Take the rest of the day off. I said so. I bequeathed it. Tell him that I bequeathed it. If they ask or they ask questions like, how do you feel? You'd be like, I feel great. I'm just not coming in to mess with y'all because that's how I won't feel good. And I know that for a fact, Be Okay bequeathed it. Just tell him that. See how it works. Tell me how it works out. Wakesha says, Be Okay. You have how many jobs? I have, if you count the businesses that I do and the actual real people job that I do, right now I just have the one real people job and the 2 businesses. That's all I'm doing. Well, then, and including the 2 YouTube channels, which is like its own job. So if you counted all the 2 YouTube channels that I produce actual content for, that has to be edited and filmed, and I make DIYs and foolishness on that other channel. So if you counted those and you counted the 2 businesses that I run and the damn regular job, I guess that's what, 5 jobs. And then starting in about 2.5 months is my busy season where I pick up my seasonal gig. And my seasonal gig would make that then 6 jobs. Because we be hustling. And that's just me. That's not even Aaron's nonsense that he's getting into. Wakesha says, Melissa. Calamity Jane says, okay, back in the chat. Welcome back, Jane. Melissa says, hello, Wakesha. Bruce Wayne the Gray is in the house. Bruce, how are you again? Food freaks unite. Drink beer and spill cheese on each other. Food freaks unite. Sorry. We should just drink beer and spill cheese on each other. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Tina's saying, what's up to Calamity Jane? Ola Joe says, music, burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Melissa saying, what's up to Bruce Wayne? Bruce Wayne saying, what's up back? Lucky Shamrock says, Ola, shh. Tommy says, yes, the best part of my job. I answer to me. Laugh out loud. I'm a maintenance technician and my bosses are cool. I can do what I need to do. That's what I'm talking about. Tommy, teach us how to Dougie. All of us need to be maintenance technicians so we could take the rest of the damn day off. That's what we need to do. Wakesha says, 6, congratulate. That's not nothing to congratulate me on. Wakesha, that's not anything to congratulate me on. That means that I failed, that I started off as pre-med in school. If I had finished pre-med, I would have been a doctor and I would have had 1 job. You understand what I'm saying? And not 57 living dozen jobs. I would just have had 1. So there's nothing to congratulate me on. I failed to finish medical school is what it's what happened here. There's no congratulations needed. Ola Joe says, music every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Anyway, Bruce Wayne says, drink beer, spill cheese. Yeah, exactly. Keisha says, I can't do beer, but we can do wine. You can drink your wine if you want to. I can drink wine sometimes, but it has sulfites in it, and I'm allergic to sulfites. After a period of time, I get very unhappy in the guts. So no. Ola Joe says, hey. Ola Joe, I need to talk to you. Me and Aaron need to have a video chat with you because we have decided potentially to possibly try a little vegetarian lifestyle. I know that sounds crazy for everybody who knows me. They're like, no, she did not say that. But yes, And we had some questions, if you ever feel like that. Ola Joe's got a lot going on right now, but she's the one person I know who is a vegetarian, not because of her not love of meat, because I feel like Ola Joe will eat the skin off a damn raccoon if she could get, she's not above it. But I think she does not eat meat because of the way that it affects her body. So it would be interesting to have a conversation with her and not a conversation with somebody who's a vegetarian, who has feelings about animals and not eating them, because I don't feel that way. If I can catch it, I'll eat it. And by catch it, I mean go to the grocery store, get it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like maybe there's some reasons why maybe taking a break from eating meat might be something to consider, I would say. Anyway, never mind me. Melissa says 57 lives and dozen jobs. Lucky Samrock says, so you'd be a doc, be okay? Yes, I would have been a doctor. Yes, I would have. Rukesha says doctor book. Tina says, my schedule has picked up and I'll be returning to my regular 9 to 5 soon. I can barely juggle 2 gigs and you have 11 dozen, baby. 11 dozen. Plus, you know what, Tina? I was thinking about trying to run some hoes. Never mind. If y'all wasn't in that live stream, y'all don't deserve to know. If y'all wasn't in that live stream, y'all don't deserve to know. But yeah, I mean, right now I feel like there is a huge, what is that called? A huge demand for companionship of the pretty variety. All right. And so I'm just saying, Tina, let me know, you know, if you're looking to go back to that life. Tina ain't trying to go back to that life, though. Tina is walking in the path of the Lord with the Ebenezer Baptist Zion Episcopalian. Y'all know how it goes at the back of the rectory. Recently dipped in the baptismal pools only found right next to the 3rd sector outside of the 4th chapel of Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how Tina's living her life right now, and there's no hose there. So that's a thing. Ola Joe is cracking. Oh, shit! Oh, hell no. Oh, Lord. I dropped y'all. Is everybody all right? Oh, damn. Damn. Oh, damn. That's not how that song goes, by the way. Sorry. Melissa says, oh, girl, not the me. Calamity Jane says, I hear you, Tina. I'm supporting our Shrieky team at work. Can't be in the chats as much. That's crazy. But y'all be working. Live, Love, Laugh is in the house. What's up? How are you? Ola Joe is dropping the link for Tina because she's gifted memberships left and right. Do not forget for 1 second that Tina has her show along with Antonise, which is AR2, Unintentionally Random. That airs tomorrow night. So add that to the list of things you do. And if you miss it, don't worry, because you can watch it again. I sometimes miss them and I still watch them because they're equally as entertaining. Calamity Jane says, ooh, class action lawsuit. Lucky says divine intervention. Calamity Jane says, I hurt my head in that fall. Calamity, you better hold back. You can't sue your own wifey. See, that's why you wifey material, because that's, now you can't sue me, right? You can't sue me for knocking you out a little bit. Ola Joe said, the Lord said, stop calling me out my name. Oh, my Lord. Melissa says, see what happens when you mess with the meat gods? I know, right? Calamity Jane is cracking up. Thank you guys so much for the thumbs up. Tina says, I'm about to fade into the back in a few minutes. My job is around the clock and duty calls. No worries. No worries whatsoever. So you notice how Tina didn't say nothing when I tried to call her out for her antics. For her antics out on these here strizzies. She didn't want to talk about that. But if you guys want to know more about Tina, Tina's very transparent, which is one of the things that I like about Tina. Because if you go mess with somebody, make sure that that person is the same on any day that ends in a Y. Tina the same on every day that ends in a Y. You're not gonna run up on Tina and she's gonna start throwing stuff at you that you ain't never seen before. Tina's the same on every day that ends in a Y. Does that make sense? And if you watch her show, which, like I just told you guys, Unintentionally Random, comes on tomorrow night, comes on every Saturday. There's probably a playlist somewhere if you want to catch up. You'll find out so much about Tina, it's not even funny. But Tina is a very interesting person. She's got all sorts of stuff that she used to get into. But don't take my word for it. Isn't that what they used to say on Reading Rainbow? Don't take my word for it. Read it your damn self. Go listen to it. Tina will tell you about how she lived her life. I have not eaten anything yet today. That's nonsense. Mm. Mm. Am undoing my lines, hairlines as I listen to you. Oh, you're taking your braids out? I love that. That was a very African way to say that. I'm undoing my hairlines. I'm undoing my hairlines, I'm guessing, is the equivalent of I'm taking my braids out. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you, Sis Krishna. I feel like I've got too many good moderators in the house because what happened to all of our trolls? I haven't seen a troll in a fortnight. You know what I'm saying? And it makes me sad to a certain degree because when the trolls aren't in the house, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't move the way it's supposed to. It doesn't move like it's supposed to. Somebody go get me a batch of trolls. How do we guide them in? What do we say things like feet? Feet? If we say a lot of the word foot? Chicken butt? I don't know. We got to come up with something. It's because they're scared of Melissa. Melissa be backhanding them the hell up out of here. And that's scared all the damn trolls away, Melissa. Well, Kesha says, lines of my natural hair. So again, braids? I don't know. Calamity says, hey, Krishna, I forgot to say hi there. Melissa says that they're scared of me. I know they are. Calamity Jane is cracking up. Lucky Shamrock says, the trollgorithm and at an all-time low. It is. The troll, I don't know why that sentence was so hard for me, Lucky. But the trollgorithm is at an all-time low. I think my whole situation is at an all-time low, if you want me to be honest. But I'm working through it. Melissa's cracking up. Jeremy Johnson is in the house. What's up, Jeremy? How are you? Welcome to this shindiggery. Maybe it's because I titled this live stream Lick Back, Kickback. Which, you know, for everybody who's ever talked to me or everybody who's ever been in here, y'all know how I get down. Lick back, kick back. That's just how I say it. AI Jones is coming in, flexing the 100. I love it. Thank you so much. How's everyone? Be okay, Jane. How are y'all all doing? I'm doing great, AI. How are you? How the heck is your freaking Friday going? AI is in here like... Thank you very much. Jeremy Johnson says, good. And you? I'm good, yo. I'm good. It's been a beautiful day. We had some thunderstorms last night. I woke up to the sound of some very loud lightning, thunder situation, and it's good. But today's a nice day, 65, a little humid even, which I personally like a little humidity. I feel like it makes the skin pop. Because doesn't it look like my skin is like really hydrated? It's because of the humidity. Ashley Garcia is in the house. That's what's up. Kevin's in the house. That's what's up. Thank you so much. AI says, so far, so good. Thanks for asking. Of course. Jeremy Johnson says, you are so beautiful. Well, thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I take a solid compliment. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, it's always a good day if you wake up and somebody says something nice to you, right? Which is why I try to make it a point to say something nice to somebody every day. Jeremy's got a question for me. What's your question, Jeremy? The chats are moving pretty goddamn slow, so you can ask whatever you like right now. What is the question? Unless it's about my feet. I'll answer it still, but don't ask the question about my feet. But maybe, because then maybe we can get this conversation popping and more trolls will come in to ask me about my feet. Do you like leather jackets and do you have one? I used to have a lot of leather jackets. I have suede jackets. I guess suede is a type of leather, but I don't have like a pure, like, I have a faux leather jacket that I think I got from Shein a while ago. Never worn it, but I do think that I have a leather jacket or a leather-esque jacket. Does that answer your question, Jeremy? Melissa says no feet or hand question. See, this is the problem, Melissa. Be more open and available to the damn trolls. Oh, do we have one? Croman and Sharma says, have you ever tried breastfeeding? Explain about your breastfeeding journey and also mention the challenges you faced during the period. And is it painful for you? I love that question, Croman and Sharma. Make sure that you bring in some other people who ask those similar types of questions. I will say this. I have never tried it, as in I have never had children. And therefore, I have never begun the process of lactation. That being said, there's some moms in the chatments. Maybe they're willing to answer these questions about lactation. But I personally can't answer them because I have yet to lactate. And hopefully at this point in the game, it will never happen. But thank you for asking. Jeremy Johnson says yes. Lizzie is in the house. How are you, Lizzie? Joe was laughing at Melissa. Wakesha was laughing too. But Chromatin, don't leave so soon, and make sure that you bring some additional people in the house to ask those types of questions, because those types of questions keep the chat smooth. Lucky Shamrock says, been honest, it would take a brave troll to phase you be okay. I know, Lucky, but I still need them in the chats because that's what keeps my chats moving, you know? That's how we find the new people. For every batch of 100 trolls that YouTube serves you up, 10 of them will stay and try to troll you, maybe. 3 of them will give it their best shot. And in that batch, there'll be at least one person that we can convert into a little freak. And that's what I'm looking for. I need those numbers, you know? Lizzie says that she's good. Jeremy says, can I maybe see your leather jacket sometime? Sure, if it's relevant and I'm wearing it, I'll definitely show you, Jeremy. Jeremy, just out of curiosity, what's your thing with leather jackets? Is this you're obviously into it? There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people are into leather. What's that about? Thank you guys for coming in and throwing your thumbs up. Thank you for all of you guys who gifted me jewels. Obviously, Tina is in the background now, but Tina Mo for show, wifey number 4, moved up to 1.5. Thank you so much for gifting those memberships. Those sorts of things help me keep this entirely commercial free. And so I always say that and give a shout out to these people, because that's what's keeping this from being something where you have to watch commercials. Those are the people. Melissa sending me freaking poops. All of the people, Calamity Jane sending me stuff, everybody sending anything is what keeps it commercial free. So thank you guys so much. Chromanin Sharma says, according to you, AI is replacing jobs. In contract of this express of your what? My poops? My clouds. I don't know what that means. Chromatin, rephrase the question so I can answer it. Jeremy Johnson says, I like leather jackets. Yeah. So, Jeremy, do you like leather jackets that have, like, insignia on them, or do you just like plain old school leather jackets? Like, I like, this one is not like a leather jacket. It's like a, what's it called? Like a, not me messing with my zipper. It's like a suede type jacket, but it's got a lot of, like, the leather jackety kind of feel to it. I really like it. It's like a moto jacket. It's cute. It's sexy. I dig it. Melissa says, trolls are lovely. They're... Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it, Melissa. Salivate for it. I need you to salivate for the trolls, okay? Dance with me around the fire of the trollishness so that we can conjure them up. Lucky Shamrock says, so is the shooting range... That's hilarious. Chromatin Sharma says, according to you, AI is replacing jobs. In contrast of this, express your thoughts. Okay. So according to me, AI is replacing jobs? Did I say that? I'm pretty sure I didn't. In contrast of this, express your thoughts. I feel like this is, are you a professor? This seems like one of those terrible questions that people would put on a freaking essay test of some sort. Rakesho, try. Express my thoughts. I have mixed feelings about AI. I don't think anybody wants to hear them, but since you asked, this is what I think. I think, similar to being on this platform, that AI is got elements of it that could lead to some very fascist situations in the future, simply because it's a system that lacks nuance, and it is still being governed and controlled by humans who are inputting things into it to give it a set of parameters, right? So the problem with that is that it's still being dictated by people, but it's being delivered like, oh, it's just something that's arbitrarily happening. It's something that's happening that is outside of the scope of what people are doing, but that's not true. So it really just mostly feels like a space sometimes where accountability is being pawned off. So in terms of it taking jobs, sure, it will. But I'm less concerned about the fact that it's taking jobs, because periodically things change and jobs and job markets change. More than I am worried about the fact that I think it is creating a world that has less nuance in it, and will feel more robotic, be less inauthentic, and taste like communion wafers to real human beings. Okay. Nobody wanted to hear that. But I said it. Vakesha says, let me troll you. Troll me. When are you traveling to Africa? I'm traveling to Africa immediately. And when I get there, I am grabbing JD by the cheeks because, well, that's what I'm coming to Africa for. And to put cheese in the ugali. In Kenya, obviously. Melissa says, come to me, trolls. I'll show you what fun really. Melissa's hilarious. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Man, I'm good. Crumman and Sherman says, explain about your biggest insecurity. Not just imagine you get a chance to be a man for one day. Mention any 3 things you will do firstly, secondly, and likewise. Okay, that's a lot of different questions in there. Explain my biggest insecurity. I don't know. I don't have a lot that I feel insecure about. I wish I knew more languages. As I learn more about the world and I interact with more people and I travel and things like that, I always feel a little bit less smart, even though I feel like I'm pretty damn intelligent, because most people in other parts of the world speak more than one language. But because I'm from the United States, we're not necessarily encouraged, at least not during my time period, when I was coming up, to really learn fluently other languages. And so I always feel a little bit strange that I'm interacting with people who have multiple languages that they speak and I don't. So if there was going to be an insecurity, it's probably that. If I was a man for one day, 3 things I would do first. I cannot say those things on this on these Chapmans here, because if I was a dude for a day, the sort of foolishness that I would get, the ass slappery, I said it, the kind of the foulness, the malfeasance, if you will, it would not be good. It would not be good. I would definitely be getting into some questionable behavior if I was a dude for a day. I'm just going to say that. Yeah. If I left the ovaries behind, I would definitely there'd definitely be some friskiness going on. Plus, if I was a dude, I'd be hot. Wakesho's cracking up. Jeremy Johnson says, I like your jacket you have on now. Thank you. Cromden Sharma is just going fast and fire with it. Thank you. I like your thought process regarding languages. I'm from India. I would like to be in touch with you. You are nice and intelligent. Well, thank you. I mean, I try, to work with what I got here. But yeah, I would think it would be cool to know more languages. I think it's crazy that I don't know more. I mean, I know a little bit about French. I know a little bit of Spanish, but not enough to be fluent. And consistently in my day-to-day life, I'm running into people who English is not their first language, but who are speaking it and comprehending it perfectly, and then speak 2 other languages, sometimes 3 other languages, sometimes 4 other languages. And I'm like, damn, what did I do with my life that I only speak 1 language? How is this possible? You know what I'm saying? Show me on the doll what I do with my time. I should have been able to learn how to speak more languages. And it's not over. I mean, I still could learn languages, but I think I should learn more. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that. Definitely check out some videos. I've got tons of stuff on the channel if you like cool stuff, if you like my personality. It's the same personality that I use to make videos with. So live streams are great, but videos. Ola Joe says, one thing I would do is go to the... Ola Joe, yes. That's one thing I would do with that. But I would do other things with it too. All I would say is if you were a lady, don't come over here. For one day, if every lady friend that I had, I'd be like, don't, married or not, old or young, I'd be like, don't do it. Don't do it. Because if you do it, you gonna get stuck. You gonna get stuck, girl. Don't do it. Because it's not a good idea. Lucky Shamrock says, been Irish. I struggle with English. I love that. It's almost our time, Lucky Shamrock. It's almost our time. I hope you're getting yourself together. I'm getting myself together. I'm about to put up the Irish flag out front. I was going to do it. There's also another person in our neighborhood who has, he's pure Irish. I think he's from Ireland. And he puts his flag out. And I was about to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do it. Just so that, let everybody know what's up, what we're going to be doing over at our house. Whoa. Chroma says, quick question. If someone says, I love you in 10 languages at the same time, does it count as being romantic or just being very confused? Well, here's the funny thing. Since people saying I love you is already a highly weighted and confusing process, I think it just works. Because what does it mean to be told that you love somebody? I always think it's very strange when people say that. I hate saying I love you. And I think it's weird when people say it back to me because I don't really care. Like, if you freaking love me, I'll feel it. You don't ever have to say it to me. If I love you, you'll feel it. I promise you'll feel it. Because I will let you know in how I treat you every single day. But saying it is nonsense. It feels like a cop-out somehow. I think it's silly. So if you said it in 10 different languages at one time, if you covered it in turds and poop, in gold lettering and did it, it wouldn't make a difference to me because I think I love you is a silly phrase. Melissa says, if I was a dude, I would be truly blessed. Mr. Russian is in the house. How are you, Mr. Russian? Happy freaking Friday. Welcome in, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for throwing your thumbs up. You are greatly appreciated here. Ola Joe says, Melissa, that would be so much fun. I know, right? Melissa says, Ola Joe, helicopter or being Ola Joe says, I would to the locker room, but slapping the Ola Joe, that's hilarious. Lucky Shamrock says, yes, you got your patties on. Baby, I'm getting it in. Lucky. I'm not playing around. All right. Soulstar is in the house. What's up, Soulstar? I am backing off from doing that so much. Definitely seeing your perspective. Oh, with the saying I love you? Yeah. Ola Joe says, I would go to the locker room. Ola Joe, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I'm never a person to tell people what to do because I feel like, whatever, life is short. You got to do the stuff that makes sense to you. But I'm just saying, for me, you don't ever have to tell me you love me. If you love me, I'll feel it. Crazy concept. If you love me, I'll feel it. If I love you, you will feel it. You will. And me saying it is just nonsense. It's like a glam, like, ooh, I told you I loved you, didn't I tell you, don't you feel it? No. You don't have to tell me. You can tell me I'm hot. I like that. But don't tell me you love me. Forget that. I think it's about to storm on me, you guys. For real. Chromadin, who is out here asking all the questions and keeping the damn Chapmans going, is saying, you said if you love someone, they will feel it. So I guess I should warn you. You might start feeling it a lot. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Okay, Chromadin, I feel that. I like that confidence. That's some big energy. That's some big energy right there. I love it. Soulstar says, yeah, that and referring to others by their names because they don't always like being called a bro or sis. That's interesting. It's funny that you would say that, Soulstar, because Aaron and I were talking the other day, and it was weird to me because I call Aaron all the time. I call him Baby Pants, A-Train, shite like that, but ultimately I say Aaron's name all the time. But Aaron and I were talking about how rare it is for me to hear my full name. Like, it's a very rare experience. Most people do not call me, even my own relatives don't call me by my full name. And my friends who've known me for years don't call me by my full name. They call me by a truncated version of my name or like a nickname or something like that. It's just rare that I hear my actual full name. And so we were talking about that and how that might be weird for some people. But for me, I just think, I don't know. And even here, like, I've said my name to people. Like, I've literally told people what my name was and they promptly forgot it and then started calling me BOK. Which is funny because when I started the channel and I named it BOK Media Life, I wasn't saying I was BOK. I was saying BOK in terms of BOK, like BOK. But it became like this thing where people were like, BOK, what's BOK doing? And I'm like, wait, what? When did I become BOK? But apparently now I'm BOK. Or Bach, which some people like to refer to me as Bach, which is hilarious because I don't understand. But yes. Anyway, Melissa says, saying you're hot and saying I love you, same. Okay, Melissa, I'll take that from you. AAW, Abide Studio is in the house. Hey, watch this. She's flexing her member emojis. Just so you guys know, Abide Studio is still trying to grow her channel. So if you have a chance, definitely make sure that you check her out. Very, very talented person. Very, very funny person. Very, very interesting. Very, very supportive person. Abide says, whoever donated the membership, thank you. That was Tina Mo for show. Wifey number 4 moved up to wifey 1.5. But you can say thank you to Tina Mo for show next time you see her, Abide. Chroma Sharma says, careful, if you keep liking my confidence like that, I might start thinking you enjoy talking to me more than learning new languages. Well, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. But anyway, happy Friday to everybody. The light is changing because it's actually about to start storming on my head, which I think is fine. I like that it's raining, or been raining. It's 65 degrees right now. It's supposed to rain, but then it's supposed to be nice and beautiful. And if we can, I think we're going to get out and do a fire tonight. Abide says, oh my God, thanks for connecting me with Tina, by the way. I love her content. Tina is awesome. Tina is awesome. She is maybe in the background here somewhere, or she had to go about her life because she had a whole awesome job. But for real, Tina is awesome. She is a good addition to my wifey stable. She has been impressive. I cannot wait till that woman gets fully freaking monetized, because I'm about to disrespect her chats. Colors y'all ain't never seen before. It's going to be disrespectful. Thank you, Ola Joe, for dropping Tina Mo's link. Ola Joe is literally the moderator of the year. Y'all keep forgetting, but I keep telling y'all again. Lucky Shamrock says, okay, got a dash or Yonder Hills and Dales. No worries. Thank you so much, Lucky Shamrock, for coming in. I love every last piece of that. I love to see you. I love that you're always in the house. It makes me happy. Thank you so much. I am not going to be long in here, but I wanted to jump up because usually when I'm in the car, I go live, and I didn't want to change that up from the understanding. Melissa says, Ola Joe is amazing. She is the best. Ola Joe, I don't know how Ola Joe does what Ola Joe does. Keep in mind, she's a caretaker. She's also a mother, which I think some people forget or don't know. She is a mother, which means that being a mom, I'm not one, but I'm understanding that being a mom is a 24-hour a day, 7 days a week, even after you done left the universe and you in absentia. You might still be somebody's mama. So keep that in mind. And she is a friend, a supporter, and a confidant to many people. So I can't even believe that this woman even has time for me. But thank you. Did I just see that Miss G came in to tell us about her tuna? Miss G, how the hell is the tuna doing today? Talk to me. Tell us about the tuna. Miss G has been dropping these really cool videos, though, if you guys haven't seen them. And one of the things I like about Miss G is she's like, I feel her, right? She's like my girl Trisha Nicole. She's like my dude Stash Cash. She understands that people I don't got forever in a day. So Miss G just drop a quick nugget video and just let it ride. She ain't trying to drop a 2-hour video that you got to watch. Miss G like, here's what I done said, and I done said it. Now y'all watch this and get on about your business. Because Miss G I watched her video yesterday, I think it was, that dropped, where she was just talking about just really owning what you need to do and making sure that the people around you are being respectful to you in terms of like what you want and not having crappy little energy floating around you. And I thought that was really good. She just has had some really good positive videos, very uplifting videos coming out lately. So make sure you guys check out Miss G. Chromanin says, I think I should confess something. This conversation was supposed to be normal, but now I have a serious crush on you. I blame your laugh and your love for languages. You know, a lot of people have fallen in love with me in the past, and I don't know why they do. I mean, but for you, if it's my laugh and the languages, hit me, baby, one more time. I can't help it. You know, I can't help it. I just do this. You know, I aim it at the world, and sometimes you get a little on you. You know, what am I supposed to do with that? Anywho, sorry, I'm not that full of myself at all, Chromatin, but thank you so much for your compliments, and thank you for being here. Ola Joe says, thank you. Miss G says, I was just talking about you on my lunch break. Oh my Lord, they let you have lunch down there at the damn tuna factory, Miss G? What you eat? Tuna cupcakes? What? I love messing with Miss G so much. She's such a nice person, but she's also a troll. I gotta do it. Abide Studio says, you have such beautiful supporters, be okay. I mean, Ola Joe is a gorgeous woman. She's a freaking beautiful woman, inside and damn out. And she knows how to hand-to-hand combat. That's the thing you got to understand. It's one thing for a woman to be pretty. It's one thing for a woman to be nice. But if she can also provide some hand-to-hand combat and she can sail a vessel, She has the means. She's a naval person. Not naval in your stomach. I'm saying the woman is a damn sailor. All right? She can raise the goddamn sails. Get us from here to there. You understand what I'm saying? That's high grade. All right? They don't make women like that anymore. I don't think. Not for real, for real. Melissa says, thank you kindly, dear. Abide says, you have, okay, that I missed all of the rest of that. Let's see. Ola Joe says, good to see you. To Miss G. Abide says, thank you, dear. Appreciate you. Soul Stars, crack it up. Ola Joe says, and I'm a grandmother of 5 too. Y'all didn't, she done said it. She done told y'all everything. And she's starting up a new business making biscuits and selling yarn hats. Ola Joe got, you think my little 6 jobs is something? Ola Joe out here working like 76 11 dozen. Not 57 11 dozen, 76 11 dozen. Okay. Miss G says, I was just talking about how you've been a bad influence. Me? No, you know I didn't make no bad influence for Miss TT. Miss TT is crazy. Did y'all not see Miss TT? I accidentally popped into Miss TT's live the other day. And I was doing a real nice night of quiet meditation, and nothing weird was going on in my life. And I popped up into Miss TT's live, and she was in there with a damn potato looking like a schlizzong. She had drawn a face on it, and she was calling it Joe. She had it up on her shoulder. She was patting it. I was like, oh, this is done, went off the goddamn rails. I was like, Miss TT done went off the damn rails. But, you know, she had engagement. It was on and popping in there, and while it freaked me out a little bit, I love Miss TT, so I was going to let it ride. But that tater she had, you know, that little root vegetable she had was freaking me the hell out. I'm not afraid to say it. Oh, Melissa, yes! She dropped Ola Joe's link. So, Melissa, Ola Joe gonna come for you for this, because Ola Joe refers to that as a naked link. So, Ola Joe says when you drop a link for somebody, you have to put their name first. So, you have to type it out. So, you would have had to say Ola Joe, awesome moderator of the year, and then drop her link. Otherwise, if you drop a naked link, she'll come into your chatments on Instagram and be like, why did you do it? But thank you, Melissa, for being awesome. Miss G says, yes, you are very infectious like it. Miss G, don't be like that. Miss G loves me so much, she can't even. You know what it is? Miss G just mad because me and Nita Mae going to a damn party tent. She not. That's all. It says, BOK is easy to fall for. Authenticity is a flex, baby. Everyone isn't able. And you know I could read that, Abide. I could read it. Everyone in the club getting tipsy. Ooh, 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 ooh. But don't worry about it. Because I do like to feel like it's a flex. Authenticity is a flex. Put that on a shirt. I'm putting it on a shirt. Hashtag authenticity is a flex, ladies and gentlemen, because that's true. Melissa says, right back at you. Ola Joe says, Ninja Warrior, hee with weapons on deck. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Chromatin says, honestly, I came here just to have a normal conversation, but now I'm sitting here smiling at my phone because of you. That's actually a pretty dangerous talent you have. I have so many dangerous talents. It's really strange. Miss G is saying, what's up to everybody? Express Baskets and Treats is in the house. What's up? Welcome to the memberships, my friend. How are you? Happy Friday. Ola Joe says, you got some sharp objects you play with, too. You know I like to mess around. Doing the mess around. Everybody doing the mess around. Miss G, if you see Miss Paula, let her know that I just recently finished scrubbing out the baptismal pool, and we going to need another box of that Ajax for the next dip. You know what I'm saying? I did just scrub it out, though. I told her the other day that I had polished up the pulpit. So let her know that the process of the church cleaning is continuing. Ola Joe says, thank you, Melissa. You're so sweet. Melissa's awesome. Melissa says, I'll remember that. Ola Joe says, true that. Abide says, oh my God, Miss TT's channel is something. She's crazy. Miss G says that toaster thing was so late. That toaster thing almost took my life. Almost unlived me. I couldn't, but actually it's funny because I felt comfortable using it because my dad is a retired electrical engineer. And if you ask my dad a question, it's just how it goes. You know, when you ask your dad a question, you're not going to get like a yes or no. You're going to get like a pretty lengthy answer. Very technical. So when I asked my dad about it, my dad was like, it's unlikely you're going to get electrocuted, because he was telling me about closed circuits and weird shit, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, Dad. And I'm my dad's only daughter. And so I know this. I talk to my dad every day. My dad would not advocate for me to do something that was going to get me hurt. He just wouldn't. So I knew that he felt pretty strong that it was going to be okay. And one thing you guys didn't see in that video that I practiced is when you see me touching that metal apparatus that I'm putting it in, that toaster is not plugged in. Anytime you see me touching the toaster in that video, that toaster is not plugged in. We had a fire extinguisher ready to go, and I was never touching the toaster, that part, while the toaster was plugged in. I never touched it. Because even after hearing what my dad said, my dad didn't say there was a non-zero chance. He said it was unlikely. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't trying to get my heartbeat changed. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to get my heartbeat changed. So I did not touch it unless it was unplugged. I just want you to know that. Miss Melissa says, chromatin normal is rare here. But hey, y'all catch on. Miss G says, y'all need some Clorox for that. Don't be mad. Miss G just mad because she don't get brought to the pool. She don't get to get in the limo. She ain't getting in that party tent. It's because of her attitude. Miss G, if you fix that too, you might get a chance, dang it. It's not on me. It's not on nobody else. Miss Paula in the damn limo, she done got in. I think Sandra, who was that person in your chat? I think her name was Sandra, somebody. She done got in the damn pool too. She was like, I ain't never been in no limo. It's just Miss G. Because you smell like tuna, Miss G. She's so bad. I'm messing with you, Miss G. I love Miss G, y'all. Y'all got to know that. Because I only sent out a couple of lamb hats. Only a few people, special people, get the damn lamb hat. And I sent that lamb hat to Miss G, so that lets you know no matter what Miss G got to say about me, Miss G know that I love her, because if I didn't, she wouldn't have got invited to the damn party. So Chroma Shammer says, wait, so many dangerous talents. That sounds suspicious. Should I be impressed, or should I start wearing emotional safety equipment before? Both. You know what I'm saying? Because you could catch it. That's my girl Lola Joe, by the way. Miss G, I enjoy watching her try it. Yeah, it was a good time to try that thing, but yes, I was a little worried. Miss G said, then you had to scrape the damn. The girl, that toast was burnt. It was burnt. Anita Flora, my girl, she was like, well, you shouldn't have put it down the second time. And I was like, I put it down the second time because the cheese wasn't melted. And the point of the damn thing to me was to make a sandwich with the melted cheese, right? So I dropped it again to try to melt the sandwich. Not my fault that it burned. AA says, just got a new baptismal pool. That one is over. Take it to the river, baby. Miss G says, amen, says a brand new one. Miss G says, be okay. I'm going to need you to come on my red carpet soon. I would love to. When I get up there, though, you're going to have to take care of them glitches. You can't ask me up to the damn red carpet, Miss G, and be riding that bootleg internet. You heard me. You can't be riding that bootleg internet. You can't use no tuna as an antenna, Miss G. So, yeah, I'll come on up. You know, I'll say something. And you can't be asking crazy questions. Neither. You can ask crazy questions. You can't. But, yeah, I'm coming up. It says, take me to the water. Drop me in the river. Baptismal pool. Miss G says, well, damn, dude. It's all right, Miss G. It's all right. They make a app for that. Abai says, Auntie, she said you smell. No. It's just because she messed with it like that. It's not nothing bad. It's just that's how it is when you fondle fish. Miss G just spent all her damn time just flaming fish and touching it, throwing it up in the air, spinning it around. You know how she do. Y'all can't act like y'all don't know. Miss G says bootleg Wi-Fi and no. Okay, it's a deal. You get your Wi-Fi together, and I will try to keep my tuna talk to a damn minimum. If you believe that. Melissa says, Miss G gotta aim for the party tent. We'll play all our. Come on, get yourself in the party tent, Miss G. Miss G, Summer Eve. No, Melissa. Oh my God, Melissa, I love your #1 crown, by the way. AA says, be okay. Says you need some dude. Thank you, Soulstar, for still being here. Thank you. Ola Joe says, oh, I forgot to say, you're interrupted my Bridgerton binge watching, so you know you're... Ola Joe, you are hilarious. Ola Joe is the perfect mixture of soft and hard at the same time. She's beautiful that way. Miss G says, Melissa, you got me cracking up. Chroma Sharma says, wait, both? So I should be impressed and prepare for emotional damage? I might need a helmet before texting you. This is getting dangerous. Well, you know these cards. Miss G says, y'all funny as heck. That's what's up. Oh, Miss G, I know you were live the other day. I was trying to make it, baby girl, but there was no way. There was no way. There was no way. When I tell y'all that today, this smile that y'all see and this energy is the first damn energy your girl has had forever. And I don't know if y'all noticed. Does anybody, only probably the people who watch both of my channels would notice this. But did you know how many videos? I still have a premiere happening tonight on my other channel. Does anybody know how many damn videos, edited videos, not I was sitting somewhere, not no knock on anybody, but not that I was sitting somewhere and I shot myself just like having a conversation like this, but like, sorry, filmed myself having a conversation like this, but like actual edited videos, DIYs where I burnt my fingers and made stuff, walked through somewhere, did something, videos I made this week. It was a non-small number of damn videos. That stuff took me 2 months to be able to put together the videos that I'm dropping just this month. So I'm doing everything I can, but I can't be everywhere all the time, which makes me sadness, but I can't. I want to, but I can't. But I'm trying. I try to make it to as many things as I humanly possibly can. Miss G says, Carmen, they're so mean. All it does says, I love the music, thank you, and take me to the water. Cleanse me. Miss G says, I was able to stay on topic because... Miss G, don't be like that. Don't be like that. I keep you on topic. The topic is you and your tuna habit. I keep you on topic. AA says, it's going to be okay because you don't overexpose yourself, so when you do stop by somewhere, it's more special. I try. I wish I could do more, though. Sometimes I feel it's weird because I'll miss stuff that I actually want to be in. Not to say that there's stuff that, well, there is stuff that I go to that I don't actually want to be in, but sometimes I miss stuff that I actually want to be in, and I'm a little bit, because I just can't do everything. That's life. Everybody knows this. We all do it. Everybody wants to make it. Y'all want to make it to every damn thing I do. I know you do, because you support me. But it's not always easy to do. Y'all got other stuff to do. You got sandwiches to make, tuna to fry. Do people fry tuna? Miss G, answer that question. Do you fry tuna? After you put your... Anywho. Miss G says, take me to the water. Mama Priscilla is in the house. How are you, Mama Priscilla? How are you doing? How is your day going? How is your week going? How is the first week in the new month going? How is it going? Tuna fish blues, Melissa says. Miss G says, please be okay. Don't overexpose your pretty musty self. I said one time, I said to Miss G that somebody in this chat's called me pretty and musty. And Miss G done took it to the next level. Her and Nita May. Now, I let it slide with Nita May because Nita May wifey. But Miss G done took it to the next level. She's sure I'm musty. I ain't musty yet. But you know, the day is young. Ooh, damn. Sorry. Static Ron, if you're watching, pay me no mind. You already know how I feel. What's so funny is that, I feel like people think that, because you're married, that your eyes don't work anymore, and that's not accurate. And I think that if your eyes don't work or they do work, that it's being disrespectful, and I'm just like, that's not true. To me, it's not. In my arrangement, it's not true. But sometimes when you see a dude who's like working and it's like he's in a truck and he's like got a t-shirt on and he's got gloves and a belt and stuff, it's weird. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, this dude likes to put in work. Anywho, never mind all that. Thank you guys so much for the thumbs up, Static Ron, if you heard that. You know how I feel. But I feel like it's got to be equal opportunity, because if I see a really pretty woman, I am not one of those women who's like grabbing her man's face or like, oh, don't look over there. I'm like, no, baby, do you see how big those are? I saw him. You got to see him. You saw him. Do you see what she's working with? That's incredible. We should go say hi to her. See what she's into. I don't know. I just don't think it's like a blind thing. I don't know. This is just for somebody who's been married for over a decade. I just never thought, I don't know. Like, what are you doing? Oh, hell no to that wasp. Oh, Oh, shit. Let me get the windows up. Oh, please, Lord Jesus. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, that went off the rails. Nobody bleep that. Oh, no, that was a double booty mud dauber, whatever the hell they call him. And he just woke up. He ain't even in his right mind. He would have just stung me on principle. Sorry, y'all. Damn, this went off the rails. Why can't I ever just do a live stream and it just like be normal, where I'm just like demure and like sweet and I'm not like dropping the occasional curse word? I don't know. I'm working on it, you guys. I promise I'm working on it. Not for real. Soulstar says, I was watching the replay of one of your videos from yesterday when you went live. Oh, thank you, Soulstar. I appreciate every last bit of that. Miss G says, yep, just like the Tang tuna mill. Oh, Lord. Santa Claus, how are you? How are you? I'm glad you're in the house. Because, yeah, if you weren't in the house, though, I could point out some stuff for you. Scandalous Creations. Scandalous. You so scandalous. Scandalous is in the house, y'all. She got her own song. Scandalous, happy freaking Friday. Where am I at? I'm in a damn car, Scandalous. You can see. I'm out here with Grandma Tay Tay. And then we out in the car, yo. Anastasia Blessed, how are you? Happy to see you too. How are you doing? Happy freaking Friday to you. Everybody's saying what's up. Everybody's saying what's up. What's up, what's up, what's up. Ojo says a good, strong, and sweaty construction man with a tool belt. Ojo knows what's up. Oh my God. Miss G says, be okay. Your skin is so beautiful. But how? Pretty musty skin. No, Miss G, I just use that tuna cream you keep sending me. You know that's got that oils in it, baby girl. That what is that called? That omega-3. You keep sending me them tuna gifts. You know what I'm saying? I just squeeze it out and put it right on my skin. Scandalous says demure. Scandalous is like, this girl ain't never been demure. Scandalous, this damn mud dauber damn near tried to get me. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if you understood what had happened to me, but my whole life flashed in front of my eyes. I ain't got time for that. Everybody's saying what's up to everybody. Melissa says, I've seen men and women that it should be a sin for them to even be in public. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, for giving us eyeballs. Yeah. Now, I mean, obviously, there's a difference between being married and like not, like I said, having ass. You know what I'm saying? You have some ass. You can see something. You'd be like, oh, damn, that's crazy over there. And I mean, I feel like if you have that kind of relationship, and everybody's relationship is different, and you're a friend to the person that you're in a relationship with, it's just some shit you saw. I mean, I'm sorry for lack of a better way to say that. It's just something you saw. I saw a broad. She was pretty. Look, let's take a look at her together. I mean, I don't know, but some women get real uncomfortable about that. And I'm like, damn, did you think she didn't exist? Did she just not exist anymore because you got married? Like, pretty women just don't exist in the world anymore. I don't think that's true. There's a lot of pretty broads in the world. Thank goodness. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, I tried to get the mud dauber not to unalive me, so then I rolled the windows up, and now it's getting skanky. Probably shouldn't have said skanky either, right? Anastasia says, I am good. Thank you. Yes. Happy. Ooh, no, don't go down too far. Mud dauber. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking around all shifty. Melissa says, hey, Scandalous. Scandalous says, big hugs to everybody. Ojo says, y'all done made me miss a stitch. Miss G says, oh, omega-3 and fish oil with a little bit of Armor Hammer baking soda for the... Miss G, you better leave me alone. You better leave me alone. Yes, girl, break out the baking soda. The baking soda is good for so many things. Who was talking about that? Oh, did you guys see Melissa's live stream? I caught up because I was like 6 days late. But no, Melissa, I was going to comment, yes, a little bit of baking soda. I'm not a doctor, but a little bit of baking soda with a little bit of water if you have indigestion. Really good natural cure, but you don't want to go too far because the baking soda will actually cause a problem if you don't, if you put too much in it. But just a little drizzle is a good deal. A natural, easy way to clear up indigestion. I know for a fact. I've been there before. Oh, damn. Oh, no, this is one of those scenarios where it's like a two-man crew, but one dude is that guy and the other dude is not that guy at all. The other dude was 100% not that guy, but bless his heart for still being out there. And I know for a fact that there's somebody out there that wants that too. There is, because there's somebody for everybody. That's what I know. Let's see here. Everybody's just saying what's up. Hi to everybody. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Soulstar says, so cracking me up. I love that, Soulstar. I love that I can return that favor Because one of my favorite things to do is be in the background and let Soulstar play as I'm working or I'm doing something, because Soulstar always cracks me up. Soulstar, if you watch her, she will say something that's beyond the funniest thing you've ever heard, and she will sing for no reason. I love it so much. She'll be doing a reading and she'll be like, so seriously, somebody in here has recently been extorted. I know that somebody in here has been recently extorted. Maybe not this week, maybe not last week, but at some point in their life, they've been extorted. They've been extorted. That's Soulstar. That's my shout out to you, baby girl, because I know how. If you're in a Soulstar live stream, show me on the doll where that's not going to happen. It's going to happen every single time. She does that. That's the truth. Thank you so much, Express Baskets and Treats, for being up in here. Express Baskets and Treats, just so you know, you have emojis that are specific to the channel. Now that you're a channel member, feel free to flex those if you'd like, or flex the heart, because I love the heart too. Melissa says, share the love. Miss G says, you are so funny, be okay. I can't even with you. Me? You can with me, girl. You can with me. You can. Yes, you can with me. Miss G says, Soulstar Productions, I'm going to check out your channel. Check it out. It's hilarious. My reading would be she crazy. Yes, a little bit. But Soulstar is crazy in the best possible way. She's crazy like I'm crazy. She's crazy like I'm crazy. But better. She's a better version of crazy, because her crazy is not just like full crazy. She's really trying to guide you to understandings, and she's just got a lot of really cool stuff to say. Yes, thank you, Ola Joe, for dropping that. Scandalous says, okay, Anastasia says, where are you going? I'm going nowhere now. I was somewhere, but I am going nowhere. I've been out of the house all day. I had a video that dropped. I thought it was a premiere. For a second, I thought I accidentally had scheduled as a premiere. I was beyond excited when I found out that it wasn't, because I was literally in the streets in the middle of something. But in a little bit, I'm going to go inside. I haven't eaten anything today. I'm making a very elaborate American Asian meal. We're having katsu. Is it tonkatsu? Pork. Lumpia from the Philippines. I'm probably mispronouncing half the stuff. And then I'm making stir fry egg foo young. It's going to be a meal, which is why I haven't eaten yet, because I'm about to get it in. Riley Whitfield is up in the house. Happy freaking Friday, Riley. What's up, baby? How are you? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Melissa says, you misunderstood, girl. We want to see what you're saying. Oh, you want me to... Oh, okay. They gone now. Melissa, I'm sorry. They're gone. You know? They were gone. And it's funny because I could, you know, they're halfway down the block, so all I could see was shape. I couldn't see fine detail, but that was enough. Riley Whitfield says, you are PYT, a pretty young thing? Well, I might be a PT. PMT. Is it PMT a thing? Pretty mature thing? Is that a thing, PMT? Are we doing this? Miss G, tell me the truth, Miss G. Is PMT a thing? Because I don't think PYT. I'm not sure if I still qualify. I was a damn PYT, but PMT, Riley, for sure. For sure. Soulstar says, POT. No, Scandalous. You foul for that, Scandalous. I ain't no POT yet. I ain't there yet. Soulstar says, I will be doing less with the cards and venture more into the original storytelling theme of the channel. Oh, I love that, Soulstar. I love that, because you have a beautiful voice. Soulstar has a beautiful voice, and that makes total sense. That her storytelling would be something that people would definitely pay attention to. Mr. Russian is saying, still just watching in the bushes. No worries. You can hang out in my bush as long as you like. I didn't mean it like that, but I'm saying it's cool when people are in my bushes. Melissa says PMS. I see you, Melissa. I see you. PMT, pretty must. Okay, Miss G. That's below the belt. That's below the belt, Tuna Lady. That is below the belt. How dare you? How dare you? That's foul for that. You're foul for that. Ola Joe says, just saw former President Obama on TV. Yes, we can. No, President Biden is on now. Oh, the celebration of life. Yeah. It's funny, I have one story where I actually was in the same room as Jesse Jackson, and that was back when, in 1988, when he ran for president in Minnesota, where I was at. There was a rally, and my mother, obviously, being who she was, I used to have a button. I wonder if that button still exists in that old box of stuff, because I had a Jesse Jackson 88 button. But yeah, I was in the same room with Jesse Jackson at one point in my life, which I guess is kind of interesting. I always thought it was funny because he looked a little like my dad. And so as a youngster, because I was pretty young at that time, I just remember thinking, who are we going to see? And it was like, oh my God, are we related? Because I didn't really understand politics like that. But yeah, anyway, Scandalous says, Miss G is on fire. Miss G stays on fire, Scandalous. If you don't know Miss G, she stays on fire. Thank you, Mr. Russian. Olajo says, I only mentioned it because you said, yes, we can. Mr. Russian says, don't worry, I can take a joke. Okay, cool. Mr. Russian says, you too funny. Miss G says, wait, he can hang out in your bushes. Okay, damn. See, you know what, Mr. Russian, you can take a joke, but Miss G can't just let one slide. Miss G, why don't you grease up the whole damn runway with that tuna and let me be? All right, put the tuna on the runway. Yeah, I'm glad I was there too. Miss G, you did just go there. Yes, Melissa, she did go there. Olajo says, hold on to those treasures. Yes. Ram Krishna is in the house. Ram Krishna, I haven't seen you in forever, yo. How are you? I love Ram Krishna's cooking videos. Just so you guys know, Ram Krishna, he is in Kentucky. He is an Indian man, but he works in an Indian restaurant. And he does cool videos of work in the actual Indian restaurant. And I think it's like one of the coolest things ever, because you guys know I love to watch people cook. Anastasia says, here, closing the shop and listening. No worries, Anastasia. I hope you had a good week. Scandalous says, treasure the bush. Be in the bush. The world of Ragoose is in the house. What's up? Ragoose, I told you if you wanted your hat. Ragoose was like, I don't want a hat. I sent you, I replied back to your Insta message. I told you if you wanted a hat, that I would send you a hat that matched your personality. I think Ragus was a little frightened about what that hat would be, but it would be a good hat, trust me. I've seen good hats. Ask the people. I've seen good hats. But happy Friday to you. Melissa says, with this channel, we get the whole damn smorgasbord. Tuna, pineapple, musty. That's hilarious, Melissa. Ram Krishna says, good live for you. Thank you. Olajo is giving the hish to Scandalous. Miss G says, ain't let nothing slide, be okay. You want me to? No, I didn't teach you how to troll, Miss G. I didn't teach you how to troll. I didn't teach you how to Dougie, nothing like that. The World of Ragger says, what is with my hat? I told you I would send it to you, but you didn't tell me where to send it. You know, I got to have someplace to send it. I don't have like special powers where I know where people hang out at. And sometimes people's hats take a minute to get there, because Miss G, it was funny to me that Nita May's hat got there, but they was holding on to your hat in China, baby girl. They didn't want Miss G to get her damn hat. Miss G's hat was getting held hostage, y'all. Scandalous says, right, Melissa, if the conversation doesn't interest you, just wait a minute. This is true. Miss G is saying, what's up to World of Ragoose? Miss G says, teach me how to Dougie. You know, teach me how to Dougie. I remember we said that in one of these chats, and somebody was in here and they did not know what that meant. And so I was trying to explain it, and me trying to explain it was the worst thing you'd ever seen in your life. Like, I'm like, it's a dance, you know, teach me how to Dougie. And they were like, what is this? What is the meaning of this Dougie situation? So whatever. Anyway, Melissa says, someone got to teach me how to twerk. Melissa will teach you how to twerk, but the person you do not want to pay attention to in terms of their twerkishness is Red. Because every time the music comes on and it's time to twerk, Red, he has to get on the phone with his twerk coach. He don't know what he's doing. Anyway, you guys, I hope everybody is having a good and happy Friday. Again, keep in mind that I dropped a shite ton of videos this week. Hopefully you guys have seen those videos. Some of them are funny. Some of them are interesting. I like to think they all might be interesting. But World of Ragoose. You know how you know that Ragoose is in somebody's chats? Because of this. Thank you so very much for that. Ragoose is like one of the most freakishly supportive people that I see on this platform. You did not have to do that, Ragoose. Just paying head taxes in case this can be relevant one day. There you have it. Ragus is like, here is the shipping for my hat. But yeah, no worries. But no, Ragus, definitely hit me back up on Insta because I have a perfect hat already picked out for you. And it's what's up. I just was waiting for you to tell me where you wanted me to ship it. But thank you so much for the super chat. That's what's up. Scandalous says, at this stage of life, twerking could hurt. Scandalous. Twerking? I can't twerk like that. Not like I used to. I mean, I don't know if I was ever, yeah, I was a full-on twerker, but it's been a long ass time since I put a full twerk on somebody. I'll still do it though. I still got it. I mean, I'll probably suffer for it the next day, but I'll twerk the hell out of somebody. But Melissa, I'll twerk up on you. Don't worry about it. You don't have to twerk. You can just stand there. You can just stand there, Melissa. I'm going to twerk the hell up out of you. How about that? Ram Christian says your new video is good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Soulstar says, may your cup overflow in all ways. Yes. Thank you so much, Ragus. Miss G says, such support. Here is the shipping for your hat. Love it. World of Ragus says, I don't hit. I come in peace, but I will write you a note. Yes. I don't hit. Yeah. Definitely hit me up, though. Or come and piece me up. Ram Christmas says, nice. Ola Joe is dropping World of Ragus' link. If you guys don't know what World of Ragus does, most people here know, but if you don't know, people like Ram Krishna and other people like that, he is a wonderful DJ, and he drops these sets that are very cool. A lot of really good music, all of it original, to my knowledge. And then some of his earlier videos I really liked, too. When Ragus was trying to get to his monetization, we were running, like many people, looking at, playlists and just looking back at what people had done. He had some really cool stuff from these, like, different kind of events and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, definitely check it out, Ragus. World of Ragus. Okay. Ram Krishna says, good live for you. Thank you. Miss G says, World of Ragus, you came in peace. Bless your heart. Melissa says, I'm game. World says, Miss G, but I only come in peace on Friday. Okay. That's good to know. I come in peace every day. Everybody knows this. I'm a sweetheart. I'm like the sweetest broad you guys have ever seen in your life. I am just a really cool, chill chick who does not cause problems. It's 222 Make-A-Wish, you guys. Make-A-Wish, everybody. It's 222. I don't care where you are. Maybe it's not 222 where you are, but it's probably 3 exact numbers, so make a wish. Unless you're at 6 o'clock, in which case it would be 666, in which case do not make a wish. But 222, make a wish. I'm about to get my ass out of this car because honestly, it's a little bit skanky in here. It's humid, so the humidity is starting to kind of work me out, and I haven't eaten anything yet. So it's time for me to get my butt up in the house. I've been live for 77 minutes. Scanlon says she is a sweetie pie, and I got some more of that juice. Oh, so you're stuck on that juice now, Scandalous. That juice is so damn good, and I'm telling you, I don't even like carrot juice. I think carrot juice is for trash. I think it's obviously evil in some way, but like that particular juice from Aldi is like freakishly good. It's like freakishly good. I think it's like carrot and orange and something else, but it's a perfect Oss juice. It's perfect. And I love that I turned you on to that, Scandalous, and now you're into it. That's right. I turned Scandalous on to something, y'all. Now she's all over it. She's going for the juice. Juice me up, Steven. If anybody knows what movie that is, put it in the comments. Juice me up, Steven. Sorry. Ola Joe says, be okay, Ray, to the green vegan. Oh, yes. Thank you, Ola Joe. I was just watching her. She did like a weird podcast that I was just watching the other day while I was working. Thank you, Ola Joe, for the remindies. I would love to do that. That's a perfect thing. I definitely want to do that for her. She's awesome. Very similar to me, too, so good raid. Scandalous says, she's addicted. I love it. Let me switch myself. I said I'm going crazy, sitting here thinking about you, baby. Sorry, that's an original piece of music that no one wanted to hear. That's an original piece that nobody was interested in. That's for damn sure. Let's get over here. Sometimes I sing, you know? I don't know. It's just something I do. Something that happens to me sometimes, you know? I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that's doing that. Please tell me that I can see her. Damn! I can't see her. Damn, 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 did a damn, damn, damn. Where did she go? Schittenhauser. Heisen. Huffer. Sorry. Miss G said, I totally forgot to do a raid, and Miss T snitched on me. Oh, she gonna snitch. Have a great weekend, everyone. Scandalous, have a good one. Thank you so much for popping in. You know what time it is. I love every last piece of seeing you. Soul Star says, we love it when you sing. I need reminders, too. Damn. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. Why can't I find her? Because I was literally just... Let me go into my history and make sure... Schittenhausen. Sorry. Damn. Lord, somebody just don't and say you did. Because ain't nothing right about whatever the hell I'm talking about. Sorry, people. Don't. You show me on the doll how to get into the damn situation. And the name is The Green Vegan. Because I literally was just watching her. Okay, so... No. What? Wait, that's not right. Oh, damn. Here we go. Did I literally go over there and not subscribe? I will tell you this. I don't subscribe to anybody until I've watched their video, so I wonder if I failed. Yep, I failed to subscribe. But I did watch her video, and so now I should be able to see her. So I watched her video the other day, obviously. Let me make sure I'm doing my life right. What did the flippin' Jansky is going on here? This is turning into a shite show. What is happening, y'all? My phone is acting real good a bit. We gonna get it together, y'all. We gonna get it together. There we go. No, but she did a podcast, you guys. It was really good storytelling. And that's what I was watching the other day. But I made sure to, if you're going to like somebody's or subscribe to somebody, you got to watch something that they already have going at the time. You don't want to subscribe to somebody whose stuff you haven't watched. Yes, I got it now. Woo, 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 woo. Ola Joe. Green vegan time. Green vegan time, baby. Let's go over and let's show that baby girl. Let's show Kelly a little bit of love, right? Show Kelly some love. Yeah. Never mind. Exploradora is in the house. Welcome to the memberships, Exploradora. How are you? Hazel Riley says this, remember me. Of course I remember you. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Happy freaking Friday. That's what's up. Exploradora, you just got a notification you got a free membership. Yes, it was not from me. It was from our girl, Tina Mo for show, wifey number 4. She, otherwise known as wifey number 1.5. She did send you a gift membership. So yes, I am about to close it down, Exploradora, but keep me in mind because on Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I do a live stream. Also, enjoy the channel memberships. I have membership only videos. I have videos that I dropped all week long. It's a delicious time right now, you guys. I'm going to send us over to Our Lady the Green Vegan. Make sure you guys call it a Be Okay. What should we do? Just like a little, a Be Okay raid? Whatever. Y'all get creative, but let's Be Okay raid our butthole right on over there, you guys. A Be Okay can barely keep it together raid. All right? It's happening. Miss G, don't say nothing crazy. Anyway, you guys, I will see you on the flip side. Everybody, please have a good Friday. If we do have a fire out here later on tonight, I might go live, so keep your eyes open for that. Otherwise, I will see you guys in a little bit. Also, don't forget about Red's Room's live stream. If you are a member of Red's Room, he does a live stream every Friday. So get an opportunity to go out there, talk to him, talk to your people, enjoy yourself. Otherwise, I will see you guys all over at Kelly's house. Bye. No,